Welcome to ZT classes. This lecture will be discussing important MCQs on heart. First question is, out of four chambers of human heart, which has got thickest wall? Well, the correct answer is left ventricle. Right ventricle, it has to pump blood only to the lungs, while the left ventricle, it has to pump blood to the full body. And thus the left ventricle walls are almost 3 times as thick as right ventricle walls. Thus, with more thick walls, left ventricle can generate more pressure to make blood reach all parts of the body. If you look at the thoracic cavity, the heart is almost present at the center. It is because the ventricle, especially the left ventricle, the walls are thick, its chamber is the one of the biggest chamber, and that protrudes more towards the left side. So heart is mainly present at the center, but because of the left ventricle, we say that the heart is present to the left side. And this left protruding part is what occupies more space, and thus the left lung, instead of 3 lobes, it has got only 2 lobes, or it has got little less capacity. Next question is, which is the main blood vessel which supplies oxygen to heart muscles? Well, correct answer is coronary arteries. Well, due to unhealthy eating habits and lack of exercise, these arteries can get clogged with fat deposit. And with reduced supply of blood to the heart muscles, a person can suffer from heart attack. Next question. The muscular wall separating the left and right part of the heart is called as? Well, this wall which is separating the right and left part is called as septum. This septum can be divided in two parts. The one separating the atrium is interatrial septum, and beneath it is interventricular septum. We have heard of cases, a child born with hole in heart. So that hole in heart is actually majority of case that's a hole in the septum, and mainly in interatrial septum, which is very thin. Because of this hole, some amount of deoxygenated blood that enters into left atrium, and that the amount of oxygenated blood circulating gets reduced, or the body cells receive less amount of oxygen. This so-called hole in a heart instead of interatrium septum can also be present in interventricular septum. Next question is, in which cavity heart is located? Well, correct answer is thoracic cavity. Let's check other options. There is nothing called as lungs cavity. Cranial cavity is where the brain is present. Abdominal cavity is cavity beneath the diaphragm in which liver, pancreas, intestines are present. Next question is, what's the other name for bicuspid valve in heart, which is present between left atrium and left ventricle? Well, the correct answer is mitral valve. So this mitral valve and tricuspid valve, these two valves are present between the atrium and the ventricles. And these two valves are thus called AV valves or atrioventricular valve. Mitral valve got their name from the word mitre, which is the cap of a pope. So the mitral valve, when you make the heart upside down, the shape of mitral valve is same as the shape of mitre, and thus the name mitral valve is here. The name of valve between right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Well, the right answer is pulmonary valve. If you look at, so here this is your right ventricle is there and this is your pulmonary artery is there, and in between you have got pulmonary valve. The pulmonary valve and aortic valve, these two valves, they look like half moon and thus they are called as SL valve or semi-lunar valve. Next question. The thin membranous covering of the heart is called as. Well, the correct answer is pericardium. So this peri word is surrounding, like perimeter, and cardium is of course related to heart. So pericardium is this thin covering surrounding the earth. What is meninges? Meninges is covering of brain, and pleura is covering of lungs. Next question. The pacemaker of the heart is. Well, the correct answer is SA node or sinoatrial nodes. Well, the beating of heart is not controlled by brain. In fact, the heart generates its own electrical signal produced by SA node. And in fact, if the blood supply is maintained for the heart, then the heart will keep on beating even if it's put outside the body. Function of SA node is to cause the contraction of heart, and that systematic contraction of heart by SA node is caused with the help of AV node and Purkinje fibers. So what happens is, from SA node the electrical pulse, it travels through the atrium and then to the AV node. As the electrical pulse is passing to the atrium, it gets contracted. At AV node, electrical pulse gets slightly delayed and then it passes to the ventricles in Purkinje fibers, and the ventricles gets contracted at the same time the atrium gets relaxed. In case a person is having a slow pulse or feeling extremely tired or fainted, then the medical routine, the doctor checks the working of SA nodes. That's through the age. If SA nodes are not working perfectly, then the person is being put a pacemaker inside the person's body. This pacemaker work is to take over the function of SA nodes, and it generates the electrical pulse at the rate same as of heartbeat. If SA nodes will stop working, then the person's heart will stop beating and we say the person is suffering from cardiac arrest. This cardiac arrest is different from heart attack. In case of heart attack, the person arteries are getting clogged and the blood supply to the muscles, heart muscles is stopped. The next question is, what is the role of AV nodes? Well, as discussed in the last question, so when the electrical pulse is generated by SA node, the AV node and bundle of his, they have got purpose to slow down that electrical pulse so that the contraction of ventricles is after the contraction of atrium. Well, in fact, when ECG or electrocardiogram is taken, then it measures the pulse, electrical pulse intensity in the heart. Next question is, what is the function of heart? Well, correct answer is none of these. The only function of heart is to pump the blood to circulate it in the body? The option A, that is to maintain body temperature, that's a function of blood. To make blood oxygenated, that's a function of lungs. To remove nitrogenous waste, that's function of kidney. For all these three functions, we need blood to be circulated, and that's where the heart comes to circulate blood. Some interesting facts. With every heartbeat, heart pumps 75 milliliter of blood. That's amount to 5 to 6 liters in a minute, or 7500 liters every day. That's same as the volume of a big water tanker, and that's amount to 200 million liters of blood pumped throughout the lifespan.